Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Receivers are bunched together. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Running back with the football. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking tackles. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Muscles past the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A short completion with the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Now the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackler there for the stop.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, I don't know if this offensive coordinator went to visit Kansas City and talked to Andy Reid, maybe Patrick Mahomes, but how about the option to the tight end for a score? Creativity all over this offense, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Daniels. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. They get him out, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
No, kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. False start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down and 10 now. That's caught. It's Singleton. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Taylor. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. Offense moving to a bunch formation. It's a run. Running back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Caught by the receiver. They stop it at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On the run, it's Swanson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's White. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. offense hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Georgia.
Fourth down and very long, with the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. That one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He pulls in the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Continues to fight for yards. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab behind the line, it's Rodgers. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Hands off to the left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab down the middle. It's Garrett. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball to 31. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Enough for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. What a sag by the senior.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Behind the line, it's Rodgers. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They'll run it here. Great cut there. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Hand off to the back. Across the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's White. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Breaks an open space. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Same tailback, another carry. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And 3rd down is a handoff. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away on the ground.